Hey y'all, Shelly here with another tip for hospice nurses. So today I'm continuing on with the series I'm doing on how to document normal findings. And I always preach if something is normal and you documented it in your flow assessment, you don't need to restate that in your note. There are a couple of caveats to that, a couple of times where we do need to put normals in our notes. And that would be when you're talking about pain and diet, because your state surveyors are going to want to see that you're assessing these things and following these things. So today I'm going to talk about how to document normal dietary findings. So you have someone that's eating a regular diet and eating pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start that section off by talking about how their food's obtained, how they're not able to get their own food, they're not able to prepare their own food, because most of them are not. So I'm going to start it out in the negative so that the whole paragraph is still going to have a bit of a spin on it that's going to support eligibility. So if I have someone that's eating 75% of 2 to 3 meals daily, this is how I would document that. Due to progressively worsening weakness or debility, patient is unable to obtain or prepare food. All food must be set up for patient. Patient consuming approximately 75% of 2 to 3 meals daily. All food meals must be cleaned up for patient, as patient is too weak to perform this function themselves. And that's all I'm going to say. So that way, you see, I'm saying it, but I'm putting a really good negative spin on it. Now, if you have some kind of alteration to the food due to the patient's illness, after I say patient is consuming approximately 75% of 2 to 3 meals daily, meals consist of pureed, softened, chopped, thickened liquids, whatever alteration it is that you're making to the food for the patient. Now, also another caveat, if you have a patient who is eating okay, but still they're thin, they're cachexic, they're just failing to thrive, I would say that at the end of this note. I would say, despite adequate intake of nutrition, patient continues to show signs of failure to thrive, as evidenced by thin, cachexic, bony, hollow cheeks, sunken eyes, temporomandibular wasting, visible spine, visible ribs, clothes hanging off a patient, skin thin, dry, paper-like, fragile, frail, whatever words you're going to use to describe that person's appearance, put that in there at that part. If they look healthy and all that, I'm not going to say any of that. I'm just going to end it with the part where we're helping them to clean up. So I hope this tip was helpful. If you have any tips that would be helpful for hospice nurses, please let me know. I'd love to share them here. And remember, together we can change our world.